Over the next 2 days, I'm going river fishing for whatever bites. But I'm not just fishing any river. What if I told you that this river holds freshwater and saltwater fish? And for the next 2 days, I'm chasing everything that swims. I can catch redfish, bass, crappie, catfish, striper, flounder, the list goes on. And there are hundreds of different species we can catch. And my goal over the next 2 days is to catch a total of 10 different fish species. And let's just say this 2-day fishing trip was wild.
I got him. Oh, it's a big bass. I can't even move this fish. Dude, he's towing me around. Guys, let's go, man. What the? We're out here on the bass boat on the river, and we can catch bass. We can catch striper, we can catch crappie, we can catch bluegill, we can catch mudfish, we can catch catfish, we can catch redfish, we can catch sharks, we can catch flounder. There is so many different species out here on this river, and we're gonna try to catch as many different species as possible, and more importantly, some big old fish. But before we totally hop into this and do a deep dive, I have a big surprise, guys. This is something I've been working on or been talking about for 4 years, been working on it the last 2.5 years, and I'm so excited it's finally available on kickingtheirbass.com. So I actually partnered with Zebco, and as you guys know, Zebco is one of the oldest fishing brands, if not the oldest out there, that has been making great fishing products for a very long time. So we have a Kicking Their Bass TV X Zebco push button, similar to the Zebco 33, but in my opinion, this one's a lot better. It's got a metal frame and it's a very nice little push button setup. We have a Zebco spinning rod set up right here. And then we have my favorite, the old Zebco X Kicking Their Bass bait caster. This thing's looking hot, boys. We got a little bit of green. You got the black on the rod. It's totally different than the Kicking Their Bass TV X Lose combo. If you guys want to check any of these out, they're available on kickingtheirbass.com. What's awesome about these rods is they're not going to break the bank. These are very price effective. If you guys aren't trying to spend a bunch of money, this is a rod that you can go buy. It actually comes with line. It's a 2-piece rod. You guys have been asking about 2-piece rods, and overall you don't have to break the freaking bank, man. So if you guys are looking to stock up on some new fishing rods, head to kickingtheirbass.com, baby, and go get you one of the new Zebco X kicking combos. Now, without further ado, let me show you guys what I got. So on this Zebco bait caster, X kicking bait caster, we have just a little crankbait. That's gonna be a great bait for us to cover a lot of water today. On my spinning rod, I have just a little tiny minnow, and that's gonna be a great bait for some crappie and bluegill. And then on my push button, I got me a little electric chicken minnow, baby. If you guys know, you know, we should be able to catch some crappie on that puppy. And we also have some other bait casters up here. We have my standard kicking combo. This one's a secret. Don't even look at that. Don't even look at that. That's gonna get you all excited, man. Don't even look at that. That might just be a new Lose Kicking Their Bass rod coming out soon, man. It looking crazy too. We got a spinnerbait on there. This puppy, we have a Texas rig crawl. So we have a bunch of different options today that we're gonna be messing around with. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get on the trolling motor and start casting. All right, the question is, what do we go starting with right now, boys? What are we feeling? You want me to be fair? I'm feeling a little crawl, dude. Let's get started on my Kicking Their Bass combo, man. Get a little bit of Kicking the Bass combo action, which you guys already know. You can check that out on kickingthebass.com as well. All the products I pretty much use in the videos, you can all get on kickingthebass.com. We have a bunch of new things coming up soon, so you guys better stay tuned to the website, man. Especially with Christmas time. You got to get you some, man.
Before we get deeper into this video, only 27% of y'all watching these videos are actually subscribed. So if you could, take the time, hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. I'd appreciate it.
Screw it. Pick up the spinnerbait real quick. Give it a few whips. Pressure's super high too. These fish have been really slow. We got some cold weather, guys, and it's been a little chilly. Today it's actually nicer. We had a big cold front this weekend. Today is feeling pretty good outside. We're about at 65 degrees right now. Hold on, dude. I wasn't wanting to start off with this, but look at this little minnow we got. This little Kicking the Bass Zebco. Might be able to ping a few real quick. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to get started on our species list. And if we don't get started on a bass, that's okay. I wouldn't mind catching a little crappie-doo. I got him. I got him, baby. Oh, it's a crappie too. Oh my gosh. Our first fish on the Kicking Their Bass X Zebco spinning combo is a crappie, and he slammed that minnow, guys. Look at how beautiful that little crappie is. Got the minnow in the top of his mouth. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, baby. We got to get this video started with one species. Little crappie. That was quick, dude. I saw him on my graph sitting down there and threw right in there with that minnow. He did not hesitate, dude. I'm gonna be real. I was just gonna kind of mess around with this. I didn't expect to catch one. Let's back off of this real quick, and I bet you can get another. Holy cow, dude. That is sick. It's funny because I've done like a lot of product testing with these Zebcos, but I haven't caught it on camera. So one thing I want to show you guys, I actually have a clip of it. The Zebco X Kickin' Bait Caster, the first time I took it out product testing, I actually caught a 7-pound bass on it. We'll roll that clip right now. First fish on the new Zebco Kicking Their Bass combo, just product testing today, and caught nearly a 7-pounder on this thing, and she held up perfectly for the price. That is the best rod for your buck. That was an absolute tank and a giant, and the rod held up like a champ, dude. That was pretty killer. Now let's see if we can get another one of these crappie, man. What we got going? He ate it right away. He didn't hesitate. He loved that little minnow. I need to get us one on the push button, dude. I love these videos where we just go for whatever's biting or try to catch anything. It's just a lot of fun catching multi-species. Looks like we got a couple more crappie right there. Let's see if we can dive into something here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Dude, this is insane. And they're right under the freaking boat. Dude, we be eating good tonight. We would be eating good tonight. If you guys want to see a catch and cook, y'all let me know. We're starting this video off freaking hot. They love that little minnow. All right, as much as I would love to keep catching these crappie, we got to keep going. We already caught one. Maybe that's something we could do a little later on. Well, let's try to go for a big old bass, dude. That's what we all want to see right now. We want a big old juicy bass. If I can just figure out how to cast. Switching from the Zebco to this thing just feels totally different. I know there's some big bass lurking these waters right here. It's gonna make some good casts, fish efficient, pay attention more importantly, and we'll get some big fish. So this spot right here is actually a really good area when this water's pumping out. But in my opinion, it needs to get a little lower. The water's still a little high, but there's a lot of good fish that I end up stacking up here. Some good 2 to 3 pounders that sometimes I'll come out and catch 6 or 7 of them. Boom, right here in the same spot. It just might not be there yet. They might be pushed back in this pocket more, which would be good for us with that crankbait and that spinnerbait. Kind of go down here and just cover a bunch of water. I feel like if we're gonna catch a big one, it's gonna be on the spinnerbait, dude. I can't tell you how many times I've gone in this cove, haven't had many bites, worked my way to the back, and ended up catching a 4 or 5 pounder. There's some big fish that live in this zone. We need a big angry one. Maybe we try the old Zebco bait caster with the crankbait. Try to get a little reaction bite. This thing casts so good, guys. I am so impressed with the price point for this and how good it casts. The rod is a little more flimsier than the standard kicking combo. You're gonna have a lot of tip on this rod. A lot of that's given because it is a 2-piece rod. But it feels really good, especially when you're fighting a fish. I mean, you can really just totally fight them. I mean, I landed that 7-pounder on this thing, and it was one of the most fun fights I've had in a long time. You know, with my rods, I end up just like getting locked in. I'm like, I just got to get the fish in the boat, and I fight them really heavy. This kind of allows you to be able to fight the fish. Let's go ahead and turn around, get out of this cove, and we're going to keep on moving. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, what is going on? What the f? What the f? What the f? What has just happened? My trolling motor completely just geeked. What just happened, dude? Bro, never again trolling motor. What are we trying to do? You trying to take my fit? Look at this. What's going on, man? Hey, stop it. I pressed the button by accident with my foot. This is new. I'm not used to the Garmin trolling motor. I'm usually a Minn Kota guy. I pressed the button there and it just started tweaking. I pressed the button again to turn it off and it just wouldn't turn off. I was like, I gotta crank the big motor, man. Gosh, we about lost a rod, crashed the boat into the trees. You guys already know it ain't an adventure without me doing some stuff like that. That is not what we want, boys. We had the right idea, but that is not what we want. And she came off, I'm pretty sure. Might have bent my hook out a little bit. Yeah, slightly. There's a little hook bend. What I do when that happens is I grab my pliers. By the way, if you guys want to check these out, these are available on kickingtheirbass.com as well. Best toolkits on the market, son. And just like that, we bent that hook back. That's what's good with using like a light wire jig head as well. Like if you have something like that happen, you can easily just straighten your hook back out and you're good to go. After catching a lot of fish on it though, you probably end up switching to a new one, but these things aren't expensive anyways. All right, let's get on down this river a little bit more. And we're gonna try some of these main river spots. Got us a great little tucked away pocket here on this main channel. There he is. Come on, baby. Let's go, dude. I had a feeling. Oh, he ain't a bad one. He's a fat guy. First bass of the video. It's like a 2-pounder, dude. Look at that guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good fat boy. Look at that. He loved that little crawl right there. Black and red rage crawl do the money on the river. Black and blue rage crawl do the trick, son. What you guys think about that? Now we have crappie and bass knocked off the list, and obviously we're going to be fishing for a lot of bass over the next couple of days, but that is a great one to start off on. We haven't really had any bass so far, and I was starting to get a little nervous, man. This fish is so cold, dude. It's actually insane. But thank you so much for biting, buddy. Ooh, bit me. There he goes. He's ready. He's ready. That was a thick and fat dude, man. Probably only 1.75 pounds, I would say. He had a fat belly, just not the length. But that is a great fish for us to start off on. He was right there in that little corner by that tree. I let the current just naturally push this crawl down, and he hammered it, man. So without further ado, let's keep on casting. I'll tell you one thing, there's definitely more fish in this location. That's not gonna be the only one. Ooh. That's a good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I had a feeling to get out of here. I was like, you know what? Let me just fish a little bit up this bank. And then boom, got us another really healthy bass, man. And that is a beautiful river bass right there, baby. Oh man, she is thick and fat. That's the one thing about these river fish. They might be short and stocky, but they are fat and got a lot of meat on their bones, man. Thank you, baby. Here we go, man. We're cruising. We caught 2 crappie and 2 bass today so far. And we haven't even got too deep into the day, man. I mean, we've had a good bit of action. We had some slow phases throughout today, but for the most part, man, we're going pretty good. We are up river right now, and if we go down river, we're gonna have the opportunity to catch some redfish, some striper, some flounder, even some bass. All the species we're pretty much catching right now, including saltwater fish. So I'd say we give this another, let's say, I don't know, 10 minutes. We start setting up to catch some more species, because we've caught 4 fish so far, only 2 species. We want to keep on cranking and going. And I would love to get on some big striper or redfish. That would just be sick. Oh yeah. All right, we're done fishing up here upriver. We might come in a couple hours. We might end up coming back and trying to hunt around for some of these bigger fish. There's a lot of big bass in this area, so I don't want to like completely abandon it, but I feel like we need to go ahead and take the boat, go down river. It's going to give us way more opportunities for one more species, and in my opinion, some really big fish. So without further ado, let's hop in the driver's seat and keep this day going. All right, boys and girls, me spot new me, baby. You know what I mean? I've been holding out on y'all. I'm not gonna lie, this spot's gonna happen. And this is where it's all gonna go down. Before we even get up in this spot, I'm gonna actually throw out here, fish for some stripers or some redfish. I just don't wanna go over these fish if there's some sitting out there pulling up. Like, you know what, we'll whip this out and throw a few casts out there. Gosh, I'm honestly dying to hook a red, boys. I'm dying to hook it. Listen, if we catch a big red and it's rip and drag, that's gonna be legit. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh, we got a new species. We got a new species. What is that? What is it? It's a catfish. Hold on, boys. I didn't expect to catch a dang catfish. Oh no, I caught him on one. I caught him on the Zebco. Caught him on the little Zebco spinning rod, and I got him on the minnow, dude. Oh my gosh, we got a catfish knocked off the list. I could have never expected that. I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Could have never expected to catch a catfish on this little minnow, bro. Holy smokes, what a freaking fish. Little baby cat. But guess what? That is 3 freaking species, baby. Come on. I'm gonna be real, I didn't have any plans today to catch catfish. I was like, you know what, maybe that's something we could do tomorrow. But holy cow, we got it knocked off the list. And on a little minnow is just so confusing to me, to be to be completely honest. That's just odd. Like, I would have never expected that. Oh my God, there's a lot of fish right here. There's a bass, bro, on the little minnow. Oh my God, listen, this is why I love fishing this river. And this is exactly why we're coming out here for 2 days in a row. You can catch so many fish out here. I mean, there's so many different species to catch. We have just been killing it on that baby minnow on the new Zebco, and beautiful little bass there. Not a big one, but dude, that is so cool. We just threw in there, caught a catfish, threw right back and caught a bass, dude. Next thing you know, we'll throw in there and catch a dang redfish. I'm telling you, this river is something else. What is going on? All right, what do you guys think? What do you think? I think it's time to catch a big bass. That's what I think. We're gonna be whipping out the big guns. Let's pull out the spinnerbait, cover some water here, and get back to where all these bass stack up real good. Turn our trolling motor down, get a little more stealthy right now. We should catch one on the spinnerbait, baby. Tiny, tiny little cat, bro. What are you doing? Okay, that's an issue. I'm not gonna lie. We ain't leprechauning for no reason. What is that? That is not what we want. I cannot tell you why a 6-inch fish or a 6-inch bass just ate my spinnerbait, but guess what? I'll take it. I told you guys I was gonna catch one on it. They might be in here though. I'm not gonna lie. That's a good little sign. Let's keep casting here. Uh-oh. What do I got? Dude, I got a new species. 100%. What do I got? What do I got? Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Hey, hold on, I need to put my power poles down. Oh yeah. What are we doing, bro? Come on. We got us a big old bluegill, dude. Look at that freaking thing. Straight up brute on the minnow. I'm gonna be real, there is so many fish over there I threw in. I could see them on my graph. They were all chasing that minnow. And that is species, is that number 4? So we caught a bass, we caught a catfish, we caught a bluegill, we caught a crappie. So the freshwater, we have 4 freshwater fish so far, not including a mudfish, which I know we're gonna catch soon. We are freaking smooth sailing, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get another one of them puppies. I wanna say I pulled them off, dude. There was like literally 100 of them. There we go. What do we got? What do we, oh, like what is that? Oh, it's another big bluegill, okay. Oh, these fish, man, they're eating this thing too, bro. You know what we should do, guys? We haven't caught a fish on the push button Zebco. Maybe we throw it in there with our electric chicken and smoke one real quick. Where's our electric chicken? Give me electric chicken. I got on some crappy pond fishing one day with this puppy. The old electric chicken. Oh, there's a boil right there. That was a big boil. I don't think that was a bluegill. Oh, I got one. You want an electric chicken, boy? with a side of hot sauce, baby. Our first fish on video on the push button, dude. This is sick. It feels better, man. Oh, wait. I don't think it's a bluegill. Hold on. Oh, it's a bass, dude. Let's go, man. Dude, look how fat he is. Like, he's not big, man. He ain't big by any means, but he loves that little electric chicken jig head, dude. Like, I would expect to catch a crappie and a bluegill on that, not a bass. But hey, he wanted it, didn't he? Little fat guy. Look at that. Not a big one, but just straight brute. Still bound and determined to catch one on this crank. We need a big bass, guys. We haven't had an opportunity today yet. Just haven't got to hook that big bass we're looking for. Oh gosh. Hold on. I don't know what that was, but there was like a bait fish that was skipping across the top. I got him. Oh, it's our biggest fish today. Oh, it's a big bass. Oh my gosh, on the Zebco bait caster. This thing only catches big fish. Oh my gosh. Come on. This is a big bass for this river. Stay pinned, baby. Stay. Oh my gosh, it's like a freaking high 3 to 4 pounder. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. We gotta land this fish, guys. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh my gosh. Let's go, son. Come home, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Our first fish on the channel, live in action on the Zebco baitcaster, is a freaking brute, and it's on the crankbait. Holy cow. There we go, son. That is a fatty. I'm talking straight mega. I mean, for this river, guys, that is an absolute freak. I mean, you guys can tell by his stomach. Look how ridiculously fat that guy is, dude. It's a good 3.5 pounder all day. All right, guys, it is time to get this bad boy back in the water. This is the bass that we've been looking for. Obviously, we would love to catch one up in that 6 to 7 pound range, but starting off with a good 3.5, super fat belly. He has been munching. He was chasing bait, threw that crankbait in there, and absolutely hammered it. Let's get a pretty release on this girl. Gosh, she's fat, dude. This is the moments I live for, guys. Look at that big girl. Oh man, let's go, son. Come on. So I have a theory. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to keep on casting. This dang Zebco X-Kicking baitcaster, you know she looking sexy. They must just catch giants, man. This might be my big fish magic right here. That is unreal. Gosh, that gets me pumped. I know it's not another species on the list, guys, but I really wanted a good bass, man. Now it's got me amped up for more. There he is. Another one on the crank. Barely fighting. I think it's a little one. Oh yeah. Little old bass. But hey, it's another one on the crankbait now. Come on, Sean. Thank you, buddy. Might not be big, but hey, I appreciate the bite. Good little fish. Oh, there's a huge boil. What's that? That's not a boil, that's a freaking, it's a piece of grass. It looked like a boil right when my bait landed. Like, hold on, we're about to get smoked. Hold up, wait a minute, we got one. Oh my God, I'm falling in. Hold on, this fish feels good. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, it's a bass, it's a bass. I want to say, I thought it was a striper for a minute. I'm like, let's go. Oh, there we go. Hey, chill. Gosh, these fish are so fat, guys. Beautiful. Look at that. That's unreal. Beautiful bass. So crazy. They were starting to eat that crankbait good, guys. Dang, Zebco Combo's got the big bass fever right now. It's getting some freaking fatties. Oh, I got one. What is that? Is that a bass? It is a bass. Oh my God, guys, they are just smoking this crankbait. Like, I can't get them off of it. What is going on? It's crazy how like we could sit here and throw this thing at the beginning of the day and we could not get a nibble on it. And these fish acted so slow. We could only catch them on crawls, little jig heads. And all of a sudden we get in this creek, the water gets low, and then these bass just bite like crazy. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. This is a big one, guys. Oh my gosh, we might have like a redfish or it's a big bass. He's running at me. Hold on. Hold on, we got a big fish. I wish I had my net out. Hold on. Dude, this is not a bass. This is not a bass at all. I can't even move this fish. We better be careful here. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my God, yeah, this is a red. It's gotta be. It's gotta be a big redfish on a crankbait. There's no way. Hold on. Oh, what is that? Dude, I don't know what that is. It might be a monster bass. It might be a monster bass. Oh my gosh, I think we got a giant. Hold on. We got an absolute tank. Oh, it's a big red. It's a big red, baby. Oh, come on, baby. Come on. On the Zebco bait caster, what is going on? We need the net. Where's my net? I have no idea where my net's at. He ate a crankbait. We're gonna put this down. Dude, I'm just trying to fight this fish, be very steady. I have some pretty light line on this bait caster here. I want to be able to wear this fish out. This thing is tugging. He's just toting me around. He's kind of bullying me right now. If I had this on like a spinning rod, I feel like I'd be able to do a little bit more. That's why when I fish for redfish and any saltwater fish, I usually use a spinning rod. I don't use a bait caster. But hey, it is doing its job right now. We are on with a crazy fight. Pretty big redfish. Dude, my heart is racing, guys. Oh, okay, we're gonna get ready to land this girl, okay? Y'all get ready. This is a nice red. Don't pull her on my trolling motor. No, 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 no. I cannot believe how good she's fighting, guys. It's actually incredible. Oh my gosh, dude, she won't quit. She's starting to wear down though. She's just kind of toting me. Not really ripping drag anymore, just kind of pulling, putting a lot of pressure on me, moving me around. We should be able to land her right now. Let's not rush this. Golly, this is a fight. I can't even believe this. I'm gonna be dang sore after this one. All right. All right, baby. Oh yeah, she's coming. Oh yeah, it's a good red. Yes! Come on, baby! Woo! Guys, let's go, man! Dude, come on. Come on, man. We hadn't used this rod for one day. We were on like 5 or 6 species already. We just caught a big redfish on the new Zebco kick and combo. And that is unbelievable, man. Look at that beautiful fat redfish. Gave us the fight of a lifetime. I can promise you there's probably more redfish and we need to go ahead and get this puppy off and cast again. Holy cow. Not used to catching a redfish on a treble hook bait. I'll make sure I get this puppy off. She's so strong. All right, baby. Let me just get you off the hook and now I'm gonna release you. Guys, right there is a beautiful river redfish. We just caught it on our new rod, and man, was that the fight of a lifetime right there. Caught her on a crankbait, which is insane. These fish just started hammering the crankbait. Caught about 5 bass in a row on it, and then just landed this beautiful red. Without further ado, we need to get the cast and see if we can catch another one. Let's get this baby back in the water. These fish are very slimy. You gotta be careful with them. I wanna make sure I properly revive her. I think she's ready. Oh gosh, baby. Come on, son. Gosh, we doing it. That was the best fight I've had, and I couldn't tell you how long. It is time. I got one. It is a little bitty bass, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's a new species, but I think it's a baby. Ain't that crazy, guys? We just caught this little baby bass right where we caught a big redfish. I mean, that redfish could eat that bass. That is insane. Right in the same spot. I mean, on the same little stretch. So cool. Oh, it's a bass. Okay, I am so confused. Okay. You were not supposed to bite it, mister. I swear a redfish bit it before he bit it. I'm not buying that. That felt like a redfish bite. Huge, huge redfish boil. Oh, I got him. Another bass. Another bass on the crankbait, yeah. Little bass on the crankbait, yeah. These are tiny little squirts. Nothing to size, dude. Ever since we caught that redfish, it's Twinkies. Oh, the big bass, afraid of them Mr. Reds, man. I guess. All right, that's my last cast. Day 2 of fishing for whatever bites on the river, baby. I am so pumped to be out here right now. I actually had some dreams about catching fish last night. We had an incredible day yesterday. We caught some bass, some crappies, some bluegill, some catfish, and even ended off on a big redfish. But today's objective is a little different than yesterday's. We need to catch striper, we need to catch mudfish, we need to catch flounder, and we need to catch trout. And I wouldn't mind catching another big bass or a big redfish, so I'm sure we'll do a little bit of that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get down the river. We're gonna go in the salt water and see if we can land some big old saltwater donkeys, baby. Come on. Oh, we getting today started, man. I'm ready for some saltwater donkeys. And I'm gonna go with a dang jerk bait to start off right now. I feel like we might be able to catch some stripers on that. They were eating the crank so good yesterday, and I really don't want to cut this off my rod, but since we're over by the salt water, I'm gonna cut this off for right now. We might end up throwing it later, because I mean, dude, that crankbait just smoked it yesterday. We're gonna have to get on a little bit more of that. But we got a lot of current right here. These are rocks that I normally don't fish. I've actually never fished this. So we're gonna spend a little bit of time right here, throw a swim bait, throw a jerk bait, make some good productive casts. If we don't have any bites, we'll keep on moving. But let's see if we can catch see if we can get a little surprise catch right here. Guys, I like this little tiny break up here. So we got all these wood pillars with some rock on it, and you got like a grass patch right here that breaks it up, and there's a little current break behind it. It can be a great little spot for some fish to be sitting. All right, guys, that might be about all she wrote for this spot. No bites really, maybe one bite. We just got to keep on moving. This was worth a shot. This was definitely worth coming out to and throwing a few casts over. I mean, you never know what can happen, especially with us trying to catch anything that bites, and fishing spots like this that I never had before that are totally different is definitely worth trying. See what we can get ourselves into, man. What can we get ourselves into? Can we catch something special? That's what we want, is something special. Dude, there's some fish right over there. Hold on. There's a lot of fish over there. I don't know what they are. That might be a good sign for us. Like, that bank might be loaded. I've never, oh my gosh, I just hit that stick. It freaked me out. I've never caught fish coming in here. Like, usually I only catch them in the back, but I know this has to be a good feeding zone for these fish. Oh, I got one. I got one. I don't know what I got, but he's running with me. First fish of the day. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, we need the net. I didn't get the net out. What is wrong with me? Hold on. Let's put our spot lock on. I got a big fish. It might be a stripe. It's either a striper or a red, guys. Oh my gosh. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. He's coming around to the other side of the boat. Oh my gosh. The net's not even in there. Dude, he's towing me around. Oh my gosh. Ugh. All right, let's just fight this fish for a minute. We got the net out. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I didn't see that. He's gonna get caught up around this thing. Oh, he came out, he came out. I think it's a striper. Oh yeah, it's a nice striper, dude. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh, it's a good one. It's one of the biggest I've caught out here, if not the biggest. Oh my God. He's coming around the boat again. Woo! This is what we live for, baby. This is why we fishing for whatever bites. And this Zebco working like a charm, dude. He's coming around this side again. This fish is freaking, these fish are so strong on the river, guys. Especially when you're fishing for different species like this. All right, we're gonna land this guy in a second. Let me get my net. Let's just keep this pressure. Get this net out. There we go. We're good. All right, we gotta land this striper, dude. That's a good one. Gosh, that's a good one. It's hard fighting the current. You're fighting the fish, you're fighting the current, you're fighting everything. Look how good that fish is. Oh, that's a good striper. Stay pin, baby. Got some light line on here. Stay pin. Oh my gosh, you're so big. Oh, he tried to. Come here, come here, come here. Can't lose this jerk bait. Yeah, baby, come on. That's a big striper now. Oh man, look at that big boy. Look at that big boy. Oh, son, we are cooking. I gotta get a picture of that. Oh, boys, that's a big fish. What a way to start off day number 2. And we're adding another species on the list. God, these fish are so strong. All right, calm down, buddy. I'm just gonna get you off. I'm gonna get you off. You gotta be careful with these puppies. Especially when you're dealing with treble hooks here. I'm gonna get you right back in, Bubba. I'm gonna get, hey, calm down. I'm gonna get you in, but now you're tangling, okay? Hey, now you're tangling. Stop, stop, stop. I'm gonna get you back in the water. You're gonna swim another day, man. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that beautiful striper right there, son. That is why we go fishing for whatever bites on the river, dude. Big reds, big stripers, crappie, catfish, bass, it doesn't matter. Bluegill, we are catching good fish wherever we go. And to start off day number 2 on a good striper is such a good feeling, dude. That's a freaking brute. He hammered it too. What a fight. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. Let's go, baby. Come on. Dude, we are just cruising. And that's another species to add to the list. So that puts us at 6. And more importantly, that's like 5 species on the freaking Zebcos, dude. That's actually insane. And I cannot believe how good this 6'6" rod performed under a big fish like that and all this current. I mean, dude, it was a crazy fight, don't get me wrong, but I had more fun fighting them than huffing them in. Man, it's such a blessing to be out here today, guys. Catching big fish like that, catching different species. You know, I'm primarily bass. That's usually what I fish for. And to come out and catch fish that aren't bass, I mean, that's a striped bass, but to catch different types, it's just a lot of fun. And it's cool to do, man. And you get fights like that, fights that you'll remember the rest of your life. I'm sharing memories with y'all recording all this, and we're just having a good time. And that's what fishing's about. All right, guys, we're gonna switch our pacing here. We're going to get our old swim bait and give that a shot here. There's gonna be a lot of saltwater fish mixed in with these stripers, and that might be our best bet for that. There he is. Oh, they're up there. Oh, is that a bass? Hold on, we might have a different species. I doubt that that's a bass right there. Hold on. It is a bass. That is actually insane. Okay. We just caught a bass in primarily saltwater. I told y'all, I've caught some bass out here. Just because there's a bunch of saltwater fish and stripers don't mean there's no green bass, little green fish. That means there's fish up there though. That's all that matters. You got all that current ripping through. This is a prime spot for fish to stage up and just munch on this bait. So I've actually never fished up this creek before, like actually gone up it. So that's what we're gonna do, man. We have some time to kill. We've caught most of the main species. We need some trout and flounder, really. If we can run into some up here, that would be sick. And I would not mind catching some big reds, bass, or striper either. I got him. What is that? I don't know what that is. It's small. There's no way that's a bass. It's a freaking bass. Why is there so many bass in the freaking... I mean, this is brackish, guys, but it's really saltwater. Like, this is heavy. This is more heavier in the saltwater category than fresh. But hey, got us another baby bass. That's got me thinking too, man. I mean, I have caught a 4-pounder back here. That's why I'm like, man, I haven't ever came out here and just truly bass fished. I've usually came here for redfish and striper and just other species, but might not be a bad idea to whip out a bass rig. I mean, they'll eat this jerkbait too, so we'll find out. All right, guys, about all she wrote right there. Let's go ahead and I wasn't gonna do it, but screw it. Let's head deeper, man. Let's go towards the ocean more, because if we can catch our flounder, trout, like all those different saltwater species, we'll be looking pretty. Striper's knocked off the list. We still haven't got a mudfish, but I think later in the day we'll head up, try to go target some more of those big bass, and probably catch a mudfish while we're at it. But in my opinion, I'd rather catch some saltwater fish than a mudfish, so let's go do it. Oh, boys and girls, we are officially in saltwater territory. I would be very utterly surprised if we caught a bass out here. I'm just gonna be quite honest with you. This is saltwater zone. Look how beautiful it is out here, man. I mean, just all this marsh and rice fields, palm trees. Dude, this is living life. If you go that way a good bit longer, we're at the ocean. With that being said, we're gonna get to work. We gotta start casting and see if we can get some saltwater fish in the boat to load up our species list. Come on, flounder. Come on, Mr. Trout. Come on. Come on, tarpon. Come on, sharks. If you guys are wondering, I am not a saltwater guy. I'm not too knowledgeable over it yet. I'm going to start experimenting with fishing like this a lot more often. If you guys are excited about that or want to see it, let me know, because I just really want to start fishing for some of these saltwater fish. We had a huge blow up right there. See, this makes me wonder though, like, is it useless fishing? It's pretty shallow in here. I thought there was going to be more water, like deeper water coming up in. Like, is it even worth us fishing this? Probably, but I feel like the mouth out here would have been really good for us to fish. So maybe we'll fish in here a little bit. If we don't get any bites, we'll just go fish the mouth and fish the main river, because there's a lot of water being pumped out right now. All these places are getting very shallow. I got a fish. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. We got a big fish. It might be a red. It is a red. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Listen, I know we already got a red on the list, but hey, let's get this puppy in here. Look at this. So beautiful. Oh man, we got to do some more low country fishing, guys. We got to get out here in the saltwater more. I mean, look at this. All right, come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Look at that right there. Beautiful redfish. Not a big one by any means, but that was sick. And we went with our gut feeling. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm not a saltwater guy, but I mean, same fish habitat, or same fish like habits in freshwater are pretty similar to saltwater. And that's what you can't forget. I remember when I first started doing some saltwater fishing, and I was just doing like off the wall things. I was doing stuff that I normally wouldn't do. You need to fish it how you fish for freshwater fish for the most part when I'm fishing these rivers. I don't need to get too far down the rabbit train of doing weird things and doing stuff that I normally wouldn't do to catch fish. At the end of the day, fish are gonna act all similar, no matter if they're saltwater or freshwater. And especially when you're fishing for redfish, or any of these other species, they're similar to bass. You know what? Let's keep on riding. Let's go down a little more. We need to find some more of those little cuts, little creeks like that. We are at a new spot, and this is probably as down as I'm gonna go, guys. We're pretty deep in the saltwater territory. We're gonna try a little bit here. If nothing happens, we're gonna actually go to the spot that we ended off yesterday, because we caught redfish, catfish, we caught a little bit of everything there. And I feel like that's gonna be our best bet to catch some fish with the last couple hours of the day. Also need to retie. One thing we gotta be careful with, fraying our line. We're going over all those rocks and stumps and nasty stuff out here. So the last thing we need to do is break off on a good fish. So we got this bank right here, a bunch of current running past it. Channel goes by right here, and then we have this little tiny cut. And it's crazy because a bird just flew in there. I figured some bait fish got trapped in there, or there's some bass that are gonna ambush some bait right on this corner. Or not bass, but any fish. Definitely not bass. I don't think we're gonna be catching any bass over here. We're pretty far. Should wear dang pants, or add some pants I could slip on when this happened. Oh my god, we got one. Oh my gosh, I don't know what we got. There is no way. Hold on, dude. You're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. Dude, we are way downriver. That is a freaking bass. What is going on? I mean, you're telling me that you're living out here, buddy? Why are you so far? Why are you by the ocean almost? What are you doing? You're fat. Maybe because he likes him some shrimp. He likes him some seafood, now. He wants him some shrimp and some crab legs, son. I'm throwing back in there. There's probably a good bit of fish stacked right there, guys. Let's see. That's wild. I swore I hooked like a trout or a flounder or something. I did not think I was gonna be a little largemouth. I cannot believe we just caught a bass. That changed my whole perspective on fishing. I ain't even gonna lie. The bass down here is insane. Well, guys, we're gonna start heading back down. Maybe before we hit that spot that we hit last night, we stop in at a few different ones, because I saw a couple little stretches that look really promising. So let's go ahead and scoot on down that way. Maybe we'll pop in at one of those, because I was hoping to come down here and hook a nice saltwater fish. Caught a bass. Super confusing. We just got to keep rolling. All right, y'all, we had the money land. No more new spots. We fishing what we know. Given this last hour or so, some good effort. Hopefully land a couple big fish before our 2 days of fishing for whatever bites is over. This has been one of the most fun videos I've ever filmed, and if you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know, because I would love to get back out here and do this again. Because I mean, we got to do a lot. We've caught a lot of species, and we're not done yet. But I'll tell you, the more that we come out here and do this, the more that we learn, the bigger fish that we find, the more species that we could catch. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, man. There he is. I think it's a bass. Yeah, little bassy. God, these are some grunts, man. We've had some tiny bass today. Nothing big. But the crankbait strikes again. Crankbait catches them all, don't he, buddy? That thing look good in the water. I think they look good in the water, son. Thank you, Jimmy. Oh, I got one. I was going to itch my leg. Oh, it's a good bass. Come on. Come on now. Right when I paused it. That's something to think about too. I mean, I know it's at the end of the day now, but reeling and pausing that thing. Right when I paused it to itch my leg, he ate it. Look, he engulfed it. Oh my goodness. That's how you know they like that crankbait now. That's how you know. Ah, you ate that, boy. There we go. Good fat little bass. Nothing big, but hey, I'll take him. He's a good fat one. Better than any other bass we caught today. Man, guys, that was a fun 2 days of fishing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Check out the new Kicking Their Bass TV X Zebco bait caster, spinning rods, and push buttons. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.
If you enjoyed this video and want to watch another one, check out the video on the screen.